Hello, my amazing English learner. Welcome back to my channel. Think about this for a moment. You wake up, you go through your whole day, and you can explain everything in English without fear or stress. Simple words, clear sentences, no mind going blank. But right now, many learners cannot do this. They know English, but they cannot speak about their daily life. If you also face this problem, comment below. Yes, I get stuck, or no, I can speak freely. Lesson 1. The real secret of daily life English. Many learners around the world want to speak English fluently. They watch videos. They read books. They learn many words. But still, when they try to speak, they feel stuck. Their mind becomes blank. They cannot form simple sentences. This is a very common problem. If you feel this, you are not alone. Most beginners face this situation. The real reason is not lack of intelligence. The real reason is a wrong approach. Many learners think English is a separate subject. They treat it like mathematics or science. They believe they must learn thousands of rules before speaking. This is the biggest mistake. English is not only a subject, English is a communication tool. It is used in real-life situations. Now think carefully. You already live a full day every day. You wake up in the morning, you open your eyes, you get out of bed, you brush your teeth, you take a shower, you eat your food, you go outside, you meet people, you come back home, you sleep at night. This is your real life. This is your natural story. You do not need to create anything new. Your life already contains everything. The secret of speaking English is very simple. You only need to describe your daily life in simple English sentences. You do not need advanced grammar. You do not need difficult vocabulary. You only need basic sentence patterns. For example, I wake up early. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to school. These are small sentences, but they are powerful for communication. Many students ignore simple sentences. They think simple English is not enough. They feel ashamed to speak basic sentences. But this thinking is wrong. Simple English is the foundation of fluency. Every fluent speaker uses simple sentences in daily conversation. Even native speakers do not use difficult language all the time. They use clear and simple expressions. Now understand one important idea. Your brain learns language through repetition and connection. When you repeat daily life sentences again and again, your brain starts remembering them naturally. You do not need to force memory. You do not need to memorize long lists. You only need to connect English with your real actions. For example, when you wake up, think in your mind, I wake up now. When you brush your teeth, think I'm brushing my teeth. When you eat food, think I'm eating breakfast. This is a very powerful method. It connects your actions with English. Slowly, your brain starts thinking in English patterns. This is the beginning of fluency. Another important point is confidence. Many learners feel fear when speaking English. They worry about mistakes. They worry about grammar errors. They worry about what others will think. This fear stops progress. But you must understand something very important. Mistakes are part of learning. Nobody speaks perfectly from the beginning. Every speaker starts with simple and broken sentences. If you wait for perfect English, you will never start speaking. Perfection is not required at the beginning stage. Communication is more important than perfection. If someone understands your simple sentence, your message is successful. That is real speaking. Now imagine a different situation. Imagine you can describe your full day in English without stopping. You can say what you do from morning to night. You can talk about your routine in simple sentences. This is not a dream. This is a skill you can build step by step. It starts from small daily practice. You should also stop comparing yourself with advanced speakers. Many learners feel discouraged when they see fluent speakers. They think they can never reach that level. But every fluent speaker was once a beginner. They also started with very simple sentences. They also made mistakes. The difference is they did not stop practicing. Now change your mindset. Do not think English is difficult. Think English is your daily life language. You already have everything you need. Your routine is your practice material. Your actions are your vocabulary. Your day is your lesson. Try to observe your life more carefully. Do not live your day automatically. Start noticing small actions. When you wake up, notice it. When you eat, notice it. When you go out, notice it. Then try to express it in English. This simple habit will slowly build your speaking skill. Another powerful idea is thinking in English without translation. At the beginning, you may translate from your native language. That is normal, but slowly try to reduce translation. Try to think directly in simple English sentences. For example, instead of thinking in your language and translating later, think I'm going to work now. I feel tired today. I need to rest. This method improves fluency speed. It also reduces hesitation. Your speaking becomes more natural. You do not stop to search for words. You already have ready-made patterns in your mind. Daily life English is not about memorizing difficult lessons. It is about using simple language again and again in real situations. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Like any skill, practice is the key. Small daily effort is more powerful than long study sessions once in a while. So from today, start seeing English differently. Do not see it as pressure. See it as a part of your life. Your morning, your afternoon, your evening, and your night are all English opportunities. Every day gives you a new chance to improve. If you follow this mindset, your speaking will slowly improve. You will feel more comfortable. You will gain confidence. And one day, you will realize that you can talk about your whole life in English without fear. Lesson 2. Morning routine in simple English. Morning is the most important part of your day. It is also the best time to start learning English speaking. Why? Because your morning is simple, repeated, and predictable. You do almost the same actions every day. This makes it easy to turn your routine into English sentences. You do not need to think about new situations. You only need to describe what you already do. Think about your morning step by step. You wake up from sleep. You open your eyes. You get out of bed. You walk to the bathroom. You brush your teeth. You wash your face. You take a shower. You wear your clothes. You eat breakfast. You get ready for your day. These actions are very simple. You already know them very well in your language. Now you only need to say them in English. You can start with very easy sentences. I wake up early. I get out of bed. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. I get ready. These are small sentences, but they are very powerful for beginners. Do not feel they are too simple. Simple is exactly what you need at this stage. Simple English builds strong foundations. Many learners make a mistake. They try to learn difficult sentences first. They try to sound advanced, but when they speak, they become nervous. They forget everything. This happens because the mind is overloaded. Instead, you should focus on basic daily sentences. When your base is strong, your fluency will grow naturally. Now try to add time and details. I wake up at 6 a.m. I brush my teeth for 5 minutes. I take a shower in the morning. I eat breakfast with my family. I get ready for school or work. These small details make your English more natural. You're not just saying actions. You are describing your real life. Another important point is feelings. Morning is not only about actions, it is also about emotions. Some days you feel fresh. Some days you feel tired. You can say, I feel fresh in the morning. I feel sleepy after waking up. I feel happy when I start my day. These emotional sentences make your English more human and real. Now imagine something very powerful. Imagine you are standing in front of a mirror in the morning. You look at yourself and speak English about your routine. I wake up now. I brush my teeth. I'm getting ready for my day. This simple habit can change your speaking ability. You are connecting English with real actions. Do not worry about grammar mistakes. At this stage, perfection is not important. What is important is practice. Even if your sentence is small or not perfect, it is still useful. Every time you speak, your confidence increases. Every time you try, your fear decreases. You should also practice thinking in English during your morning routine. When you wake up, do not think in your native language first. Try to directly think, I'm waking up now. I need to get ready. I'm feeling sleepy. This habit will slowly change your thinking pattern. It will make English more natural for you. Another useful practice is self-talk. You can speak to yourself while doing your morning activities. You do not need anyone else. You are your own practice partner. This removes fear. You can speak freely without pressure. You can repeat sentences many times. Repetition is very important for fluency. Let us go deeper. Try to connect actions with a story. I wake up early in the morning. I feel fresh. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I take a shower and feel relaxed. I eat breakfast with my family. I get ready and leave home. Now your morning becomes a full English story. This is a big step toward fluency. When you practice like this every day, something slowly changes in your brain. You stop translating everything. You start remembering patterns. You start speaking faster. You start feeling more comfortable with English. This is the natural learning process. Many learners think speaking English is only about speaking with others. But the truth is different. Real speaking starts with yourself. If you can speak to yourself in English, you are already building fluency. Conversation with others comes later. First, you must build confidence alone. Do not try to learn too many sentences in one day. Focus only on your morning routine first. Master it slowly. Repeat it daily. Make it part of your habit. Even 5 minutes of practice every morning is enough to improve over time. Now think about your goal. Your goal is not just learning English. Your goal is to express your life in English. Your morning is the first step of that journey. If you can describe your morning, you are already moving forward. In the next lesson, you will learn how to talk about leaving home and travel situations. That is where real-world English becomes even more active and useful. Lesson 3. Leaving home and travel English. After your morning routine, the next important part of your day is leaving home. This is the moment when your real outside life begins. You step out of your room. You see the street. You meet people. You travel from one place to another. This part of the day is very important for English speaking because it connects you with the real world. Most learners do not practice this part. They only study from books. But real English happens outside. When you leave your home, you get many chances to think and speak in English. You can describe everything you see and do. This makes your speaking more natural and active. Let us start with very simple sentences. I leave my home. I go outside. I lock the door. I walk to the bus stop. I go to school. I go to office. I take the bus. I travel by train. These are basic travel sentences. You already know these actions in your life. Now you only need to say them in English. Do not try to make complicated sentences. Simple sentences are enough. I go to school is better than a long sentence you cannot remember. At this stage, clarity is more important than complexity. When you speak simply, you speak more confidently. Now think about your journey. You are not just moving, you are observing. You see cars on the road. You see people walking. You see shops. You see traffic lights. You wait for transport. You can describe all of this in English. I see cars, I see people. I wait for the bus, the traffic is busy. These small sentences make your English stronger. Sometimes your journey is smooth. Sometimes it is difficult. You can also express that. The bus is on time. The bus is late. The traffic is heavy. I am in a hurry. These are real-life expressions. They help you speak naturally in daily situations. Many learners feel shy speaking English in public. They think people will judge them. But you must understand something important. Nobody becomes fluent without practice. Speaking in your mind first is a very good start. You can practice silently while traveling. This removes pressure and builds confidence. Try to create a habit. Whenever you leave your home, start describing your journey in your mind. I'm going to work now. I'm traveling by bus. I'm sitting near the window. I'm listening to music. This habit slowly trains your brain to think in English. Now let us add more detail. I leave my home at 8 a.m. I walk slowly to the bus stop. I wait for the bus for 10 minutes. I meet my friend on the way. We talk a little. We travel together. This is not just English practice. This is storytelling. And storytelling improves fluency very fast. You can also describe your surroundings. I see trees on the road. I see shops opening in the morning. I hear traffic sounds. I feel the morning breeze. These sentences help you connect English with your senses. This makes learning more natural. Another important point is timing. Daily travel happens every day. That means you get daily practice opportunity. You do not need special time for it. Your travel time becomes your learning time. Even 5 to 10 minutes of thinking in English during travel can improve your fluency. Do not worry about perfection. Sometimes your sentence may be small. Sometimes you may repeat the same idea. That is completely fine. Repetition is part of learning. Every time you repeat, your brain becomes stronger in that pattern. Now imagine something powerful. Imagine you're sitting in a bus and you're describing your whole journey in English inside your mind. I leave my home, I see the road. I take the bus, I sit near the window. I am going to my destination. This simple practice builds confidence without pressure. You should also learn to describe problems. Not every day is perfect. Sometimes you face delay, sometimes you feel tired. You can say, I'm late today. The traffic is slow. I feel tired during travel. These expressions help you communicate real situations. Slowly, you will notice something important. You will stop translating everything in your mind. You will start thinking directly in simple English. This is a big improvement. It shows that your brain is adapting to the language. Do not rush the process. Travel English takes time, but it is very useful. It prepares you for real conversations outside your home. When you meet someone and talk about your journey, you will feel more confident. Now connect everything. Morning routine gives you starting sentences. Travel routine gives you movement sentences. Together they form your daily life English system. You are building step by step. In the next lesson, you will learn about school and work life. That is where interaction and communication become even more important. Lesson 4: School and Work Life English. After leaving home and traveling, you reach your most active part of the day. This is your school or your workplace. This is where you learn, work, meet people, and communicate. This part of life is very important for English speaking because most real conversations happen here. Many learners feel English is difficult in school or office. They feel nervous when they have to speak. They think they need perfect grammar. But the truth is very simple. You only need basic sentences to describe your daily activities. You do not need advanced English. You need clear English. Let us start with simple school life sentences. I go to school. I attend my class. I sit in the classroom. I listen to my teacher. I write notes. I study English. I do my homework. These are very easy sentences, but they are very useful in real life. They describe your daily routine clearly. If you are a working person, you can say I go to office. I start my work. I attend meetings. I use my computer. I complete my tasks. I take breaks. These are simple work-life sentences. They help you explain your routine without stress. Now think deeper. School and work life is not only about actions, it is also about feelings. Some days you feel focused. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel busy. You can say, I feel busy today. I feel tired in class. I feel focused at work. These emotional sentences are very important. They make your English more natural and real. Many learners ignore feelings. They only learn action sentences. But real communication needs emotions. When you add feelings, your English becomes more human. People understand you better. You also express yourself more clearly. Now imagine your classroom or office. You are sitting there. You are observing everything. You can describe it in English. My classroom is quiet. My office is busy. My teacher is explaining the lesson. My manager is giving instructions. These sentences help you describe your environment. Another important point is interaction. You do not work or study alone. You talk to teachers, classmates, colleagues, and friends. You can say, I talk to my teacher. I ask questions. I help my friend. I work with my team. I discuss ideas. These are very useful communication sentences. Now try to build a small story. I go to school in the morning. I attend my classes. I listen carefully. I write notes in my notebook. I talk to my friends during break time. I learn new things every day. This is a complete daily life story in English. It is simple but powerful. The most important thing here is practice. You should not only read these sentences, you should speak them. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Even if you are alone, speak out loud. Self-practice builds confidence. It removes fear. Do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes are normal. Every learner makes mistakes in the beginning. The goal is not perfect English. The goal is understandable English. If people understand you, your communication is successful. Now think about your mindset. Many students feel pressure in school or office. They feel they must speak correctly all the time. This pressure stops them from speaking. You must remove this pressure. Start with simple English. Start small, then slowly improve. Another useful method is thinking in English during your work or study. When your teacher is speaking, think I am listening. When you're writing, think I am writing notes. When you're working, think I am completing my task. This habit slowly builds fluency. Also try to observe your environment in English. The classroom is quiet, the office is busy, people are working, students are studying. These small observations improve your thinking in English. You start connecting language with real situations. Now understand something very important. School and work life is where you get the most practice opportunities. You are surrounded by activities. You are surrounded by people. This is your natural English learning environment. If you use this time wisely, your improvement will be fast. Even a few sentences spoken or thought daily can make a big difference over time. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Let us connect everything again. Morning routine gave you basic actions. Travel routine gave you movement language. Now school and work life gives you interaction and expression. You are slowly building a complete English system for your day. In the next lesson, you will learn about afternoon and evening life. That is the time when you relax, meet people, and start expressing your real personality in English. Lesson 5. Afternoon and Evening Life English. After your school or work, your day slowly changes its mood. This is your afternoon and evening time. This is the time when you feel a little free. You complete your main tasks. You start to relax. You meet people. You enjoy small moments. This part of the day is very important for English speaking because it feels natural and less stressful. Many learners ignore this part of English practice. They only focus on study or office English, but real communication happens in relaxed moments. When you're comfortable, you speak better. When you're relaxed, your mind is open. That is why evening English is very powerful for beginners. Let us start with simple sentences. I come back home, I finish my work. I take rest, I eat snacks, I drink tea, I relax for some time, I watch TV, I listen to music. These are very common actions. You already do them every day. Now you only need to say them in English. Do not try to make complex sentences. Keep it simple. I come back home is enough. I take rest is enough. When your base is strong, fluency will grow naturally. Simple sentences help you speak without fear. Now think about your feelings in the afternoon. Sometimes you feel tired, sometimes you feel relaxed, sometimes you feel hungry, sometimes you feel peaceful. You can say, I feel tired after work. I feel relaxed in the evening. I feel hungry after coming home. These emotional sentences are very important. They make your English real and expressive. Language is not only about actions, it is also about emotions. When you express feelings, your English becomes more natural. People connect with you better. You also feel more confident speaking. Now let us add social life. In the evening, you often meet friends or family. You talk to them. You share your day. You laugh. You enjoy time together. You can say, I meet my friends in the evening. I talk about my day. I spend time with my family. We have dinner together. These sentences help you describe your social life. Try to imagine a real scene. You are sitting with your friend. You're talking about your day in simple English. I was busy today. I had many tasks. I am a little tired. This simple conversation builds real speaking confidence. Now expand your sentences a little. I come back home at 5 p.m. I change my clothes. I take a short rest. I drink tea with my family. I watch television for some time. I go outside for a walk. This is a full evening routine. It is simple but complete. One important idea here is storytelling. Do not see your evening as separate actions. See it as one continuous story. When you connect actions, your English becomes smoother. You stop thinking in small parts. You start thinking in flow. Another powerful habit is speaking in your mind during evening activities. When you are resting, think I'm relaxing now. When you are eating, think I'm having dinner. When you are watching TV, think I'm watching a show. This habit slowly builds automatic thinking in English. Many learners feel that speaking English is difficult because they only practice in study time, but real fluency comes from daily use. Evening time gives you a natural chance to practice without pressure. You are calm. Your mind is free. This is the best time for learning. Now let us talk about improvement. When you repeat these sentences every day, your brain starts remembering patterns. You do not need to think too much. You will start speaking faster. You will start feeling more natural. Do not worry if your English is small. Small English is still English. It is still communication. Every fluent speaker started with small sentences. Growth takes time, but daily practice makes it faster. Now imagine something simple. You come home. You sit on your bed. You think in English about your whole day. I woke up early. I went to school. I worked and studied. I came back home. I'm relaxing now. This is a complete daily summary in English. This is a very powerful speaking exercise. You should also learn to express satisfaction. You can say, today was a good day. I feel happy now. I am satisfied with my work. These sentences help you end your day in a positive way. Now connect everything again. Morning gave you starting actions. Travel gave you movement. School and work gave you interaction. Evening gives you relaxation and expression. You are slowly building full English control over your daily life. In the next lesson, you will learn about night routine and reflection. This is the final part of the day where you review everything and strengthen your English thinking. Lesson 6. Night Routine and Reflection in English. Night is the final part of your day. It is the time when everything becomes quiet. Your work is finished. Your studies are done. Your travel is over. Now you are at home, and your mind becomes calm. This is a very powerful time for English practice because you can think deeply and slowly. Many learners ignore nighttime. They think learning English only happens in books or classes. But the truth is different. Real learning happens when your mind is relaxed. At night, you can review your whole day in simple English. This builds strong memory and fluency. Let us start with basic night routine sentences. I have dinner. I spend time with my family. I watch TV. I use my phone. I relax on my bed. I get ready to sleep. I go to bed. These are very simple actions. You already do them every night. Now you only need to say them in English. Do not think these sentences are too easy. Easy sentences are powerful for beginners. They build confidence. They help you speak without fear. If you can describe your night, you are already improving your English step by step. Now let us add feelings. Nighttime is full of emotions. Sometimes you feel tired, sometimes you feel peaceful, sometimes you feel happy, sometimes you feel thoughtful. You can say, I feel tired after a long day. I feel relaxed at night. I feel peaceful in my room. These emotional sentences make your English more natural and human. Language is not only about actions, it is also about reflection. At night, your mind thinks about the whole day. You remember what you did. You remember what went well. You remember what was difficult. You can express this in English in a very simple way. For example, today was a busy day. I worked hard. I studied well. I met my friends. I feel happy about my day. These sentences help you review your life in English. This is a very strong habit for fluency. Now imagine something important. You're sitting on your bed before sleeping. You close your eyes. You slowly think in English about your full day. I woke up early. I went to school. I worked and studied. I came back home. I am resting now. This simple review builds strong thinking power in English. Do not worry about making mistakes in your mind. There is no pressure. There is no judgment. You are practicing freely. This is the safest and most effective way to learn. Another powerful method is self-talk before sleep. You can speak softly to yourself. You can repeat your daily routine in English. I had breakfast in the morning. I traveled by bus. I attended my classes. I came home in the evening. I'm going to sleep now. This repetition builds fluency naturally. Now understand something very important. Night practice is not about learning new words. It is about using the words you already know. You are organizing your day in English. This makes your brain stronger in sentence building. Many learners feel slow progress in English, but they forget one thing. Small daily practice creates big results over time. If you spend just a few minutes every night thinking in English, your improvement will be steady and strong. Now let us add a deeper level. Try to express improvement and goals. You can say, I want to improve my English. I will practice more tomorrow. I will speak better next time. These sentences give direction to your learning journey. At night, your mind is very powerful. Whatever you think before sleeping stays in your memory. So if you think in English, your brain starts accepting it as a habit. This is why night practice is very effective. Now connect your whole day again. Morning gave you energy, travel gave you movement, school or work gave you activity, evening gave you relaxation. Night gives you reflection. You are now building a complete English life system. Try not to rush this process. Fluency does not come in one day. It comes from repetition. It comes from daily connection with your life. Your night routine is the final step that strengthens everything you learned during the day. In the next and final lesson, you will learn how to combine your entire day into one smooth English story. This will help you speak without stopping and build real confidence in daily life English. Lesson 7. Speak your whole day in English with real confidence. Now you have reached the final and most important step of this journey. You have learned how to talk about your morning. You have learned how to describe your travel. You have learned your school or work life. You have learned your evening and your night routine. Now everything will come together in one simple and powerful skill. You will learn how to speak your whole day in English without stopping. Many learners think speaking English means using big words or speaking very fast. This is not true. Real speaking is simple. Real speaking is clear communication. If you can explain your full day in simple English, you are already a good speaker. You do not need perfect grammar for this stage. You only need simple sentences and practice. Let us begin your full day story step by step. Start from the morning. I wake up early in the morning. I open my eyes. I get out of bed. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get ready for my day. These are your first actions. They are simple, but they are very important. They start your English journey every day. Now move forward in your day. I leave my home. I walk to the bus stop. I take the bus or train. I travel to my school or office. I see people on the way. I reach my destination. These sentences describe your movement. This is your travel English. It connects your home life to your outside life. Now continue your story. I attend my classes. I listen to my teacher. I take notes. I study new topics. I complete my work tasks. I talk to my friends or colleagues. I stay focused during the day. This is your main activity time. This is where most of your life happens. Now shift to your afternoon and evening. I come back home. I feel a little tired. I take some rest. I eat snacks or drink tea. I relax for some time. I spend time with my family. I watch TV or listen to music. This is your relaxed time. Your mind becomes calm here. Now move to the final part of your day. I have dinner at night. I sit quietly in my room. I think about my whole day. I feel tired but peaceful. I get ready to sleep. I go to bed. My day is finished. This is your night routine. This is where your day ends. Now look at everything together. You have spoken your entire day in English, from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep. This is a full English story. This is not advanced English. This is simple English. But this simple English is very powerful. The biggest secret of fluency is not complexity. The biggest secret is continuity. When you connect your sentences in order, you start speaking smoothly. You do not stop again and again. You start thinking in flow. This is the real goal of speaking English. Now understand something very important. You do not need to memorize this full script. You only need to understand the pattern. Every day your routine is slightly different. Some days you wake up early. Some days you wake up late. Some days are busy. Some days are relaxed. You can always change your sentences based on your real life. For example, you can say, I wake up late today. I feel a little tired. I have a busy schedule. I finish my work quickly. I come home early. I feel happy at the end of the day. This flexibility makes your English real and natural. Now imagine a real situation. Someone asks you, how was your day? And you can answer without fear. You can say, I woke up early, I went to work, I had a busy day, I met my friends, I came back home, I am relaxing now. This is real communication. This is real confidence. This is real English speaking. Now one important practice. Do not only read these sentences, speak them out loud. Use your voice, even if you are alone, even if you make mistakes. Speaking practice is the most important part of learning. Your mouth needs training. Your brain already knows many words, but your speaking needs practice. Another powerful habit is daily repetition. Every day, try to speak your full day in English. Morning or night, both are good times. You can spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It is not about long practice, it is about regular practice. Small daily effort gives big results over time. Now think about your progress. At the beginning, you may not have been able to speak even a few sentences. You may have felt confused, but now you can describe your whole life in English. This is a big improvement. This is how real learning happens step by step. Do not compare yourself with others. Everyone learns at a different speed. Some people improve fast, some people improve slowly. But the most important thing is consistency. If you practice every day, you will improve for sure. There is no shortcut, only daily practice. Now change your mindset. Do not think English is a subject you study only in books. Think English is a part of your daily life. Your morning is English. Your travel is English. Your work is English. Your evening is English. Your night is English. Everything can become English practice. Now build a strong habit. Every day. Speak your full day in English. Keep it simple. Keep it natural. Do not try to be perfect. The goal is to be comfortable. When you become comfortable, fluency will come automatically. This is your final lesson. Start today. Do not wait for tomorrow. Use simple English to describe your real life. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Speak with confidence. Every small step will take you closer to fluency. If this series helped you, then keep practicing daily. Subscribe for more lessons like this. Like the video if you learned something valuable. And comment your daily routine in simple English. Even 1 or 2 sentences are enough. Your journey to English fluency starts with your daily life.